Hello and welcome to another Legacy League. This is number 2 with Zirda Bomberman. Zirda, is this the fox here? And Bomberman because actually the reason for the deck being called Bomberman is because the OG win condition was to Orc Salvagers with LED, and then to instead of winning with Walking Ballista, it used to win with Pirate Spellbomb. So that's why the Salvagers were the Bomberman. Nice. A lot of people from a lot of April people. Most of you are, I guess, Taurus. Right. So my opponent's also playing a companion. Yeah, this companion mechanic. It was probably a mistake. May birthday feels bad, man. I know. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, this hand is so close. Okay, so we're playing against Delver again. Shit. With any 0, this is a turn 1 Karn. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna keep. I guess it is a turn 2 Karn with backup. Oh. Wait, am I dead? Wouldn't it be funny if we're just dead here? LED doesn't get me anything here, Sam. Well, that's pretty good. So this, and this, and this, and this. I think I'm gonna Karn here, right? And I guess that playing a second. Okay, wait a second. So, Doomsday. They win next turn, but what if I Spyglass and name Street Wraith? You see what I'm saying? I think we're gonna do that. And next turn we can make infinite mana. Can we make infinite mana next turn? Because we're gonna have to minus for LED. That allows us to Zirda, but then we don't have a wink on. Do you have anything that stops LED? Yes, it's called Karn the Great Creator. So, I don't know if they needed to win, but they're not going to be able to have access to fast mana, and they cannot make fast blue mana. So if they want to be cantripping, they're going to need to use their blue mana, which means that they're not going to have enough blue to cast the win condition Oracle. So what I'm trying to figure out here is whether I should minus right now for LED or whether I should minus for something like a spyglass naming Street Wraith. So what happens next turn? Next turn we minus again. We make 1, 2. We minus for LED. I think we should be good. Because you're gonna have 3 artifacts thanks to the LED. Okay, so we're gonna aim Flooded. I guess Flooded Strand doesn't do anything. Snow-covered island, they have an island already in hand. Thank you for the follow, Dingphil Toscri. They can't have Street Wraith. Why can't they have Street Wraith? I don't understand. Edge of Autumn, if you want to tag a cycler. Okay. Edge of Autumn. Thoughtseize. So this is their hand right now. Can we lattice? I think I'm gonna plus on this and attack. Can I? What if we set up a 2-turn clock? So if we minus 4 Ballista, play a Ballista for 1, and then play a Zirda, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we have a 2-turn clock, so I think that's the line. So we're gonna minus for Ballista, play Ballista for 1. This allows me to float white. We play this, keep this, float another white. We play this, City of Trader dies, and we play Zirda. My opponent can counter this if they want to. They don't. All right, so we have lethal next turn. Karn for boat. No, this is a lot better than. Well, that's infinite mana. Dope. They can force this if they want, but it doesn't matter. They just die into the Spyglass attack. That was a hilarious game. I'm pretty sure that this Spyglass naming a Edge of Autumn actually did something. I'm pretty sure that they needed that to win. Okay, so disenchant or swords. We probably don't want anything. We just submit the same deck, right? You cannot nymph if you get the LED makes you discard the salvager, so your line doesn't work. This is not just Black Lotus. You need to discard your hand, and if the salvagers is in your hand, then you must have liked this deck second league. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. And I'm pretty sure that we did not die because I spyglassed edge of bottom. No, because I cast the Karn. I cast the Karn and I didn't have enough mana to cast the Salvagers as well. So that line didn't work. I think I'm just gonna submit the same thing. Like, it's not like my opponent can afford to play Null Rods, right? Like, they just lock out their own deck, so... Basically had a 1 in 2 chance of dying there. If they did Street Wraith with Wraith Oracle, they win. Exactly. So I basically limited their chances. And this is unfortunately a mulligan. This is a keep. So I think we just bottom the LED. We bottom the Salvager, sorry, right? Yeah, we bottom the Salvagers. And this is a turn 2 kill. They can't put Zirda in his deck because of Lurrus. Good thing pointing out there, Dom. That's great actually. That makes a lot of sense. So my opponent had the turn 1 kill 2 games in a row. Cool. Cool. So I guess that we can draw exactly the other monolith, the Grim monolith. Monolith of the Grim variety. Wow, Grim Monolith is 12 tickets right now. And the old art is 21. Brutal. Okay, so we play this. And I guess we just play the Manifold Key this turn. And next turn we do all this stuff. We're probably just dead, however. My opponent says, that's cute, stole that one. Wow. Alright, I guess my opponent is playing Null Rod in their deck. Good to know. Good to know. Storm opponent just trying to bail out Saramai with Jukibog. Feels good, man. And this is the problem with Ancient then. Over basic planes. Like this cannot cast a disenchant. Right? Salt bingo. Nice. I mean, we're probably dead here though. Like, our cards don't do anything, so I guess we needed to draw. Right then we needed to draw like a City of Traders or another Ancient Tomb. We could have won. Wow, they go for it? What if I have this member? They just lose the game? Okay, so now that we know that they have the card that we can't beat, that's actually something that XJ Cloud told me that I forgot to change. He told me that we probably won't Seal of Cleansing over Disenchant in the deck. Sure, okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, Sego. Is my opponent gonna have the turn 1 Dark Ritual into Doomsday again? Ponder. Okay. Can we still jump a Mentor? Maybe not without... No, you can't. It's like, it's the restriction of this. I think I'm just gonna jam this Karn. They could have Force, but probably can't beat Force anyway. That sucks. Hopefully no fucking... that. Hopefully not that one. Disenchant. I wonder if I should have just like jammed this guy on turn 1 because they showed me this card already. Ancestral Knowledge. Accumulate upgrades. It's battlefield to get top 10 cards to your library. Then exile a number of them. Put the rest back on top in any order. When it leaves the battlefield, shuffle your library. Wow. You don't see this one every day, huh? Okay. So we're just gonna minus make a construct. Pass the turn. Next turn we could make 2 more constructs, put my opponent on turn clock. Construct, bam, 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 bam. Construct, bam, bam, bam. Elks are OP. They're gonna be bigger than Elks next turn. Don't worry about it. I think we're just gonna make a construct. Just make another construct. Easy. Swing for 5%. Lethal next turn. Stream Decker isn't updated. What do you mean? Oh, we changed a couple of lands. Sure. I mean, you just have to think that we're just changing a couple of lands. Dark Ritual. Doomsday. Alright. Can they set up the kill right now? So they're gonna go down to 8, right? We probably cannot put 8 power into play this turn. But I guess they need to pay for the upkeep. I can just update this real quick. Cavern, Zirda Bomberman. Stream Decker is pretty laggy today. I just uploaded the stuff and it's still loading, as you can see. Fortunately, my opponent's not doing much over there. They're reading the tank. Okay. Dark Ritual. Lurrus. Okay, so definitely that edge of autumn thing did something. Good to know. We're just gonna jam another card here. Just keep this one. Make another one of these. Just put enough pressure on my opponent that they gotta do something, I guess. This is lifelink, right? Yeah, just lifelink, no threat touch. They're gonna get shuffled if they don't pay 2. Maybe they just have them in an order that it just doesn't matter. Swinging for 15, so unless they have like an Echo in Truth or something. I guess they can have another way to draw. Okay. They need one more way to draw a card. It's not enough. That is not enough. Play this thing. And let's play this thing for good measure. Dead you? Easy. How do we beat Null Rod? People asked. Just carn them away. That should be enough. Does that count as a rhyme? It probably doesn't count as a rhyme. I'm trying. Thank God you beat that guy, he's notoriously toxic. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Hollywood MK. I don't think I played against them before. But we did get them. That is a rhyme in Friendland. Everything is a rhyme in Friendland. Anyone else having issues with MTGO lagging badly or not letting them log in? Nope. Stream Decker is lagging super hard today. Like, as in, I cannot really see... Like, my decks are just not updating. So Stream Decker is probably not going to be functional today. Fortunately, we have Cardboard Live, so that one works just fine. But yeah, Stream Decker is just an app that sometimes has its days, you know? When it works great, it is great, and then sometimes it just works terribly, like so bad. And I don't know what it depends on. Like, it's just completely random. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not the most dependable app I've ever seen. Is the fourth time in a row that we played against a Lurrus deck? It is the fourth time in a row that we played against the Lurrus deck. This hand is beautiful, right? So, City on 1. We play Opal, 2, 3. So I guess we bottom the Salvagers here because they don't do anything. Don't thoughts it's me, bro. Oops, sorry. Could bottom the key? No, I think the key is going to be important for us to get stuff done, basically. Of course, we immediately draw a Mox Opal and we are beautifully punished, but... Infinite mana on turn 1, easy. If only we had anything to do with infinite mana. Lurrus will be the next Underworld Breach for Legacy. It just slots into... I mean, to be fair, we just started. Like, these cards have been legal for like 2 days. So everybody's trying out to see if they can break this card. So we're going to see a lot more right now than we will be probably in a couple of weeks or something. But yeah, this is the most potentially busted one, I think. Do you think we suggested comparing Nintendo or Fomos? No, I don't think they did. I guess we might be against Storm. Wriggling Preordain. Doesn't do anything, and an Ancient Tomb. We could play this if we wanted to. Guess we might as well. For whatever reason, I suspect that we're playing against Storm. The footmobile. Staying for the big paychecks, exactly. That's what's up. Are we gonna have a payoff? Companion battle. Yeah, it is Storm. Why aren't we running Mentor's Fair? We are already super short on cards that we can, on lands that we can play. That's probably enough for them to win, right? So they can talisman for Adnos here. Oh, cute. They can recast the Wishclaw talisman if they sack it. Nutri Xerox. This is vintage. That's cute. I honestly just don't think that the upside of Lutri is high enough to want to build a deck like that in vintage. That should probably be enough for me to be dead. Wishclaw only allows you to activate during your turn. So even if we could... Even if we could manifold key it, it doesn't do anything. I don't know if it's a strange clause because, like, usually what you see is people say just the cards would say you can only do this anytime you would cast a sorcery. That is what you often see. And I don't know. This is like the same thing, but you can actually do it at instant speed. Like it is a clause that makes sense. It is a clause that makes sense, but because you don't want to allow your opponent to, like, on your end step, just you don't want to allow the player to on your opponent's end step to activate this stuff. And then on their turn, they have more free mana. That's like what they're preventing to, where they are trying to prevent from happening. But it's weird that they wouldn't just say you may just activate this anytime you would cast a sorcery. It sounded so close. I guess we have to keep it anyway. Jim Davis charges $80 for leaks. $80? Jeez. Wow. That is so much money. Oh, no, this is a turn 1 card. What am I even saying? I'm so stupid. This is a turn 1 kill. I guess it's not a turn 1 kill. No, it's not. He's not even that much bigger than Fran. Jim Davis is a lot bigger than I am. a lot bigger than me. Talking with my mouth full. Yeah, sorry. I apologize for that. Should we Tormod script here? We can go get Monolith and set up for next turn. We could Tormod script to prevent us from losing the game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Tormod script here because next turn we can just lattice anyway, right? So might as well make sure that we don't die this turn. And then next turn we just set up a turn 2 lattice, and that's GG's. The arena does help to get viewers. Not necessarily. My arena stream that I did on Wednesday, the early access one, was the one where I had the least viewers for the past year. Turn 1 Karn, turn 2 lattice, easy. Yeah, I don't think we want Eugene. There was a lot of people doing the early access. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I just think it's not my market. The Crocus of the world could never get the same following on MTG. Yeah, of course. Of course. And I am known as a modern player. That is true. Yeah, of course. So there's different things that you could do as a streamer, right? Like you can try to appeal to the most amount of people. If you want to do that, you probably want to brand yourself as an arena streamer. The problem with that is A, I don't really like Arena as a program, and B, I don't like the formats that are available in Arena, so like that doesn't really work for me. I also don't have an Arena collection while I do have an MTGO collection that allows me to play any stupid deck that I want to be playing. So that's yet another reason that kind of aims me towards for me personally to make a lot of sense for me to play MTGO than Arena. Also is the fact that I have made a reputation as a modern player and sometimes a legacy player, and like even when I tried Pioneer, for example, I didn't really like the format, that it didn't click with me. So like, a lot of other people were streaming Pioneer anyway, so I chose to stream the less popular format at that point, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I like doing, and also because I was appealing to the niche, right? So yeah. Arena's Brom is not bad. I just don't like it. I'm not saying it's bad. I just say that I don't like it. I never said it was bad. It's great, but so this is a turn 1 Mystic Forge. Is this a good card, a good hand to keep? I guess it is. So I'm just gonna keep it. You say Modern streaming 3 months ago. I mean, I was the only one doing it, right? I was literally the only person streaming Modern. You would all the time. I mean, that's where the meme came from, right? Like the last Modern streamer. That meme came because I was literally the only person playing Modern. Then when everybody realized that Pioneer sucks, then everybody like Chief and Yama, all of those people went back to play Modern because Modern is just a lot better than these other stupid formats. So, I mean, I guess it made sense why I did it, I think, and it worked out for me. Nothing else I can do here, right? No, that's it. This is what we got. This doesn't even tap for mana. We can't make infinite mana next turn, unfortunately. There are so many arena streamers right now anyway. Yeah, and again, and I don't enjoy it. So like as a streamer, if you're streaming something that you don't actually enjoy, you're just, I guarantee that you're just not going to have a good time. Like streaming can be rough, man. Okay, so now we're holding up Disenchant. I guess we could play this thing. Can we make infinite mana? I mean, I guess we can make infinite mana, but it doesn't do anything. Manifold Key, untap here. White 1. Does this even matter? I guess we just pass. All right, but if I draw something, opponent, you're gonna see. Content is included in streaming. Yeah, that's true. And then we jump on Pioneer. People off of it. It's medium. It's just the medium format. I used to be a streamer and got burned out. It's hard to be constantly entertaining. I enjoy it, but again, I enjoy it because I play formats that I like, and I don't play formats that I don't like. Like I don't force myself to do stuff that I don't like. I'm down to trying stuff out, but I don't do stuff that I don't enjoy, that I don't legit enjoy doing. Okay, so nothing could have. I guess that holding up the Disenchant would have maybe messed up my opponent's. No, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have changed anything. So we're just dead here, but there's nothing we could have done. Yeah, there's nothing we could have done. Basically, we just needed to find something to do with the infinite mana that we were able to put together. All right, so we'll concede. Lag. All right, so we will never know whether we were going to get there or not. What I'm going to do though, like it seems like Moto is a little bit laggy, so I'm going to restart the client real quick. Hope you folks don't mind. It's going to take like 30 seconds. I found that when I stream, I actually tend to play worse. That's always going to be like that, House of Mana. Like you are, it's the difference between like being 100% focused or on something and multitasking at the same time. Whenever you're streaming, you're multitasking, right? It happens to me all the time where I'm streaming here and I look at chat for a second and then I just lost my train of thought. And like, or I say something, and the fact to just being all the time saying the stuff that you're thinking, like constantly explaining your train of thought and why you're doing the stuff that you do, it gets a lot in the way of my execution. Like I will say out loud, okay, so I'm gonna do this because of this and this reason, and then when I actually go ahead and I do it, I like mis-sequence, like I mess up the sequence. And I lose the game instead. We're gonna ship this hand. And I guess we're gonna keep this hand. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. So turn 1. Basalt. So this is turn 2 kill. What do we not care about? I guess the City of Traders can go. No, this is not turn 1 because we don't have enough white mana, I don't think. So we're gonna go turn 1, Basalt Monolith. We can... we're probably playing against Delver, so this is anyway probably not gonna work out the way that we want it to. Wait, is this a turn 1 kill? We have one. No, we are missing exactly 1 white mana. Yeah, we're missing either 1 white mana or 1 colorless mana. If we untap here, that's white, no. Yeah, we're 1 mana short. Should I play this Ballista for 2? It protects it from Thoughtseize. No, I'm not gonna play it. I always play better when I play for myself. When I play at FNM, I feel like I'm playing for my friends and I usually do a little bit worse. Yeah, that also happens. Like, what's in line, right? That matters a lot. It is safe from play. No, we're playing against Delver. So my opponent probably has Fatal Push and Lightning Bolt. So I would... It's like push, Lightning Bolt versus 4 Thoughtseize. So I'm assuming that they have more ways of answering it in play than they do answer it in my hand. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick while my opponent thinks here. Another manifold key. So I guess we do that, right? All right, they're looking for a force. Puts up a blue-white fetch. Could we play in bold and push? Feels bad, man. I mean, that's how it works, right? Okay, so they need to have the force here, otherwise we're going to get access to infinite mana. Okay, so they're going to... They couldn't find it, and they're going to try again. Oh, wow. Tundra? Okay. Removal doesn't stop this. Yeah, because we can just like activate this again in response. The only thing is that like it forces me to float all the mana preemptively, which is pretty annoying. So we have to make 40 mana-ish. This actually is not terrible. Like when we do it with a green monolith or when we do it with Oriox Salvagers is the worst. But with Basalt Monolith, because it only takes 1 to untap and then it floats for 3, like we're netting, for each combination, we're netting 2 mana, which is pretty good. So it speeds up the process a lot. Has anyone actually played the Emmy deck? We got a donation, so we're going to be playing it next week. Probably on Monday. This is enough. Plowed. That untaps. Okay, so what the hell are we playing against? Probably like Esper Delver, I guess? Zirda and Salvager's combo, you don't have to click the white mana anymore, and I figured it would work with the generic mana. No, it doesn't, unfortunately. So with Zirda and Salvager's, you don't need to do it because it's like it is only 1 mana that you need to use. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. It's a prime example of what's called Esper Cheons, probably. Probably. So I think I'm gonna bring in this enchants. One of these. Silver in a very limited, I just got paired against Mythic. So much really taking off. That's a little bit of a spike right there. I'm enjoying this deck. It's pretty good. Sideboarding, definitely, it's a little bit up in the air. Like a lot up in the air. But it's really powerful. Clicking on the companion is absolutely my least favorite thing about the whole mechanic and everything. They keep 7. I guess I keep this. I really wish this was a basic. Ooh. So I think we name Elemental. Play Manifold Key. Medley Mage. So do we Ballista here? Or I think we just Karn, right? Nice. So that eats a force. We're gonna get to Karn them again, but now with a good Karn. She's pretty pog. Still cannot cast Lurrus. Oh, yeah, actually they can. Never mind. I'm stupid. Well, that's pretty good. We don't have white mana, however. So manifold key there. I think we just trade with this guy, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade here. I don't want them to get value, and obviously killing the Meddling Mage doesn't do anything because they can get it back with the Lurrus. But next turn we can, if we draw any white source, we can Salvagers. I guess we can just Karn. Yeah, we don't have a white mana. The only white mana is from LED. Alright, so it is Delver. Alright. I could go for it. I could go for the combo kill, but we get absolutely destroyed by a Force of Negation or a Swords to Plowshare, so I don't think it's worth it. We can go for it next turn with a Karn in play, which seems a lot more reliable. Yeah, we're called to Swords to Plowshares. We sack this, we activate, in response my opponent kills the Salvagers, and we die. And we discarded our hand for nothing. So yes, we are called to Swords to Plowshares. We discard our Karn. I think it is a terrible trade. So now they force. Now we go for it because this disenchant doesn't do anything. Do they have surgical? I guess we can activate again. Okay, they just concede. That was pretty sick. That was pretty great. Like, our opponent had a lot of disruption and it just didn't matter. And this is because, again, because I didn't do anything on that turn and I held up, like I baited the force with the card. If I had gone for it on the turn where I could have, my opponent, I guess that they did top deck the force, but and I guess that they didn't have another one. Never mind. But I still think it was correct for me to hold there, and to make sure that we just don't throw away a threat that is potentially game winning. Problematic is probably the word for this deck. Yeah. And again, these are my first 2 leagues with the deck. I'm making stupid mistakes for sure. First of all, I'm not very well versed with this deck, period, and I am. Yeah, it's just if you have somebody that has been playing this deck for like years or something, and yeah, this is potentially very, very problematic. Hey yo, mirror match. So I guess whoever plays Carnival Creator first is going to win. And this hand doesn't put a Carnival Creator into play quickly, so we're gonna ship it. This one is even worse, so we're also gonna ship it. And this one, I guess we're also gonna ship. No, this is a Zirda. No, we're not gonna keep this. You see, this is the hand that we're looking for. Like, why keeping any less than something like this is just a mistake, in my opinion. So we have infinite mana on turn. This is a 4, though. This is a 4-card hand. So we're gonna keep. We bottom this. We bottom Opal, and we bottom Karn. And this is a turn 2 kill. If we draw something that wins. I just don't think that Karn Sign of Urza is what this game is gonna be about. So turn 1 Monolith, turn 2 Basalt. Oh, we don't have double. Okay, so I guess we're gonna bottom the Cavern because we're not gonna have double white for this otherwise. Okay, they're playing Voltaic Key over there. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have infinite mana on turn 2, but like, is there anything that we can do with it? Is the question, obviously. Next J Cloud was split on keys. Yeah, that's probably correct actually, because of Fighting Needle. Is this a Karn? Okay, we can't beat that, so that's it. Yeah, whoever plays the Karn first wins the game. Like, that's just the way this matchup goes. One decent chance. Well, I guess that on the play we don't want anything, right? We just want to be... I guess the Ugin sucks. Even Karn kind of sucks. Yeah, this matchup is just gonna be a race. Close, but no. It's just not good enough. This is closer. I'm keeping this because we have decent chance, so we actually have a potential answer to whatever my opponent does. If they have a turn 1 card or something, then we're just gonna be screwed though. I wonder if that new hate bear was he played to stop companions. I don't know. I guess it depends on how silly the whole companion thing gets. Okay, that we can beat. Karn. Sorry, Soul Land. Mox Opal. Quality Online Shuffler. Do we disenchant? The goal is to get to Karn as quickly as possible. And this is what allows my opponent more potential draws. I think I'm going to disenchant this right now. It might be bad if they have a second one, obviously, and stuff like that, but... Okay. Okay. Infinite mana for them, and we are dead. Of course, infinite mana thanks to the Zirda and stuff. Alright. Multi 4, Multi 5 didn't get there. That matchup looks pretty pretty ridiculous. Always in favor of mana denial, yeah, for real. Yeah, so I mean, you saw what happened though. Like if I hadn't destroyed the Mox Opal, then my opponent would have been able to play. They discarded a card, the Great Creator, to the LED, so we were just 100% to lose that game. It didn't matter. Raska Yodi, thank you for the follow. There was nothing that we could have done any differently to change that game's outcome. Not me, what? Thank you for the follow as well. This deck's pretty insane. This deck is pretty insane. Everybody is. Nobody's alone. Everybody has their companion. Lurrus, of course. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep. This is a weird hand, and it's overall not a good hand, but like the fact that we have Cavern and we have one of our basics means, knowing that we're playing against a Lurrus deck, it makes me think that maybe this is just robust enough and good against counter magic and stuff that it's a keep. I guess that my opponent's Lurrus deck could be Storm, right? So never mind. Maybe this keep was actually just very loose. LED off the top on time. LED doesn't do much for us. That really sucks. Who wins between Eldrazi and Storm? I don't know. Just gonna name Elemental here. I imagine that Eldrazi is better against Storm. I imagine, though I don't know for sure. I have no idea. Good old Ponderino. Ponder is one of those weird cards in that, what is the correct art, right? Personally, I'm a big fan of the fish Ponder, but you see the three worlds Ponder very often, and I can't help but to ask myself, is this the superior Ponder? Those are the questions that keep me. Those are the questions that keep me up at night, you know. Moon Ponder, best Ponder. I don't know. I don't know. Japanese Moon Ponder, best Ponder? Well, you've been playing Legacy. Simic Urza has been reborn with Keenan. Okay. Don't you need to be dead to be reborn? Like, Simic Urza was already tier 1. El Presidente 564, thank you for the follow. I think we just jam Karn here, right? We have to draw something else. Like, we still need to draw a land or something. Now our Moxopol is not live anymore. So this sucks multiple ways, but... Okay. So I guess we're gonna minus for Green Monolith. I don't think I care about Turbo Script just yet. Textless from Ponder is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's interesting, but not a fan. Astrolabe became Signets. Yeah, it's pretty silly. It's pretty silly. Like, the fact that it works with Astrolabe is just stupid. I don't know what Wizards thinking anymore. Do they do it on purpose, you know? Are they just trolling us? What is really going on? We can agree that things like Cryptic is not the play. Yes, we can agree there. We can agree there for sure. Okay. Salvagers. Okay. Bring back my LED. Play it again. Bring back my LED. Play it again. Bring back my LED. Play it again, etc., etc., etc. Play this for value. I guess that the easiest way to win at this point is just with lattice. I guess that I'm gonna get Ballista because lattice gets got by force of negation, that is. Yeah, I was trying to minimize the amount of clicks, but I guess that is just, it's just correct to go for Ballista. Oh, come on, opponent. There we go. They conceded. I appreciate it. Thanks, OP. Thanks. So I saw Ponder, Underground Sea, Basic Swamp, and Lurrus. So we kind of have no idea what we're paired against. Should we just submit the same, or should we bring in the Source Plowshares? I don't know, man. Like, the Ugins have been pretty medium. I wonder if there's something else that we can play instead of the Ugin. Like, I feel like I just side out Ugin in literally every single matchup. Lurrus means they can't play Yoko, exactly. Maybe they just be more bubbles. Yeah, that's one thing that I was considering, actually, because usually this kind of deck just plays a bunch of bubbles because you can go infinite with Irox Salvagers. Like, we actually did one. We actually did this a while ago. We can't play Thought Knot because of Zirda's requirement. So it needs to be something that has an activate ability. So Thought Knot is not an option, unfortunately. I don't think we would want to Thought Knot anyway. Yeah, the Ugins were super medium. What if we do... Let's do these in the next league. Maybe I'm missing something about the Ugins, I don't know. Like, I know that they combo with Mystic Forge, but if you have Mystic Forge going, you kind of don't need Ugin as well. Seems a little bit redundant. Nah, Paradox Engine is not the line. If Fold had come out in 2019, Thornot would have had an activate ability as well. That's true. That's true. Just facts. Okay. Keep this. It's a little bit of a weird hand. It's got potential, though. It's got potential, and it doesn't need too much help. Suspect that my opponent's playing combo. I guess we're gonna find out soon enough. Target permanent becomes a 3/3 Elk forever. Nice. This here like so much. It is very good. It is very good. Can you imagine if you could like use Manifold Key to untap your own bubble, and then you get an extra draw? Kriegasm. Hey, opponent did not shuffle. We are unfortunately 1 mana short here. If only Sensei Stop were still legal, I know. We could only hope. Okay, so P was playing combo. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Played against a lot of Bomber complex. You want EE? Why? Why do I want EE? Colby. We did. Okay, so we definitely don't want Swords of Blashers, and we actually did not want Ugin, so we're gonna bring in a couple of these Enchantos. They are terrible, but at least they do kill. They can be a little bit disruptive because they can destroy LEDs at awkward times, or they can excuse me, they can destroy the Tudor artifact, Wish Glow Talisman. There we go. What matchups is Sugin good in? I mean, it destroys anything that's colored, and it is a card advantage engine. It also allows you to go off super hard with Mystic Forge. But that's kind of my point. Like, you don't really need that. Maybe more redraws with Ursus Bubbles. With Mishra's Bubbles could be better. Yeah, Colby, I just want you to give me an example. Like, you just said that I want explosives. Like, why? In what situations do I want explosives? That is the part that I don't understand. Toby in hand of control as a play on Thalia. Yeah, probably not. Graveyard Hate for Salvagers with Leyline, etc. Are you telling me that you reliably can blow up a Leyline with an explosives in the mono white deck? So you would need like Moxopo, one of your lands, multiple Manifold Keys. Sounds a little bit sketch if you ask me. Like, I mean, that's why we're playing Disenchant, right? Precisely because of those cards is that we're playing Disenchant. So turn 1, Tomb, Petal, Monolith. Okay. Well, Salvagers doesn't help you, right? Because if you're trying to blow up a ley line, then your Salvagers is not getting stuff back. Right? Do I turn 1 this Mystic Forge? Seems better than turn 1 in the Salvagers, right? Gonna set up an upkeep stop. Rain Seal of Cleansing. Yeah, that's one. I mean, we're playing Disenchant, but XJ Cloud actually suggested that we run Seal of Cleansing instead. Let's get the nice one. Yeah, Nemesis. And also Voltaic. Split between those two. Oh, we untapped. Sweet. Okay, so Mystic Forge, exile that thing. Okay. Okay. Play this. Play this. Play this guy. Ah, shit. I guess we plus. So we can potentially continue going off. I would really love to find another source, you know. Oh, really? Damn it. Any white source would have gotten me there. That will take our keys is great. Yeah, I agree. Alright, so I think we win next turn if we get an next turn. My opponent needs to win right here. Thank you for the follow there. Ragnaroked. Yeah, my opponent needs to win right now. Because we can -1 to go get... Okay, so they're just going to go for it. Do this. Bye-bye, Karn. Was a photograph of a model, same with OG, Warren Powerson. Oh, really? That's kind of sick. You have to win right here, opponent. We do have access to the LED, so we should have infinite mana at this point. Next turn. Another duress, okay. That's not a game-winning turn. That is not a game-winning turn. You don't want that guy. Wow. So I guess that we did whiff again. Yeah, we still have Karn Plus. I'm trying to see if there's any way that I want to do any other way that I want to do it. I think I just want to play the Zirda and make infinite mana. But I guess that we can start with the Karn Plus. Please don't tell me there's another Cavern of Soul on top of my deck. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so we actually got there. So float mana, name elemental. Sure, City of Trader triggers. White, white. Easy. So many clicks. So many clicks. Showing my opponent that we do have lethal. But you can see it. Okay, cool. Loose plays naming Fox is definitely higher EV. That's true. Punt it. Give me that punt counter. Look at that QP that we got right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's pretty great art, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this deck is great. The caverns, honestly, I'm not feeling the caverns, chat. I'm not feeling the caverns at all. They do seem a little bit unnecessary. Because like even if you make the Fox uncounterable, then they can still counter your payoff card, like either your Ballista or the other one. No, like that's my point. Like Cavern doesn't really do anything, because like you would need 2 Caverns every single game. Brownflex14, thank you for the follow. Should definitely be 4 Ancient Den. If we play 4 Ancient Den, which is what we were playing originally, we were playing 4 Den, no Caverns, and 1 more Plains. But the problem with Ancient Den is that it doesn't type for white under Null Rod, which did actually come up. It did actually come up. So, yeah. That kind of sucks. Sign up forces a way to win against Null game 1. Yeah, we have 3 copies of it. We have 3 copies of it. So, I don't love how fragile the deck is. Are you kidding me, Squee? Did you really... Were you watching like the games that we played? We won like turn 10 multiple times against Delver after we got like forced 3 times in the same game. I disagree a lot that this deck is fragile. I just don't agree at all. I think, on the contrary, I think that it's pretty robust. We had our Zirda killed, we had our... This does not... Yeah, this deck is not fragile at all to me. But, yeah, I think I'm going to play one more league today. I'm actually really into this deck. I don't think the Delver decks are very good. I disagree. I think the Delver decks are very good. We didn't play against a blue-white deck, though. Like, you know, like banned stuff control kind of deck. We didn't play any of that. But yeah, I think that actually Delver is pretty good right now. Yeah, so I'm going to like get the cards that I'm missing, and I'm going to update the stream decks and stuff. So I'm going to take a short break, and I will be right back. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching YouTube, I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you part number 3. Bye-bye.